I've just realised. He doesn't want to play with you, Vicky.
Allison!
What are you doing? Come here. Come on, ready? Ready?
Me again? Oh, you're getting close. Hi.
It's pretty dirty. That's been pretty dirty.
Oh no!
There he is. The water did too.
Meow meow meow, pisi pisi, meow meow, wow, watermelonini cetu pisini, meow meow, pis pis.
5 liters of gas. It's still going. It's still about 3/4 full, so it's not draining it fast. So I went out to.
Give him the box. Nope.
I don't know how the deer got in the yard. Oh my gosh! Now I know how the deer got in the yard. Oh.
Lukta. Lukta.
పైన ఒక పక్షిలాగా అనిపిస్తుందా?
Oh my god, he's got a knife!
see.
Oh my god!
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called Mozart, the Viennese Dog. In the elegant city of Vienna, where music floats through the streets like the scent of coffee and fresh strudel, lived a little dachshund named Mozart. Yes, Mozart, named after the great composer himself. Though to be honest, the only things this Mozart ever composed were messes in the kitchen and dramatic yawns during classical concerts. He lived with Frau Baumgartner, a retired opera singer with a passion for pastries and dogs in tiny sweaters. Mozart was her pride and joy, even though he had more attitude than talent. He's not just a dog, she would say to anyone who'd listen. He is a Viennese gentleman with 4 paws and exquisite taste. Mozart, of course, fully agreed. The dog who disliked silence. Every Sunday, Frau Baumgartner took Mozart to the Stadtpark, where musicians played Strauss waltzes and old men played chess under the chestnut trees. Mozart insisted on walking himself. That is, he would grab the end of his leash in his mouth and strut like a celebrity. Children would giggle. Tourists would take photos. And Mozart would pause, ever so slightly, to make sure they got his best angle. But Mozart had one unusual trait. He hated silence. If a musician took too long to tune their violin, Mozart would bark once, short and sharp. If someone paused during a piano piece, he would whine dramatically, as if to say, "Excuse me? Keep playing, darling." One time, he walked into a quiet bookstore and barked until the shopkeeper put on a Beethoven sonata. "He's got standards," Frau Baumgartner explained, not even embarrassed. The coffee house incident. One fateful afternoon, Frau Baumgartner and Mozart were enjoying their usual routine. Coffee, Zahortorte, and judgmental people watching outside a traditional Viennese cafe. Mozart sat on his cushion like a prince, staring at pigeons with polite disgust. Then tragedy struck. A waiter tripped. The tray flipped. The Zahortorte, a perfect slice of chocolate heaven, fell directly on a Mozart. There was a collective gasp. Mozart stood frozen, drenched in whipped cream and chocolate glaze, looking like a dessert with legs. For a moment, no one moved. Then Mozart slowly, dramatically licked his own paw. The cafe erupted in laughter. A tourist filmed the moment and posted it online with the title, "Dramatic Dog Survives Cake Attack in Vienna." By morning, Mozart was famous. Vienna's most prestigious bakery offered him a weekly supply of miniature, dog-friendly strudels. A local orchestra invited him to attend any rehearsal he barked at. And one very serious museum even inquired about painting his portrait in oils. The mountain misadventure. Despite his city life, Mozart once joined Frau Baumgartner on a holiday to the Austrian Alps. She thought the fresh air would be good for him. Mozart thought otherwise. The moment they arrived at the rustic mountain lodge, he discovered several disturbing facts. There was no live music. The bed was made of hay. The nearest pastry shop was 7 kilometers away. Mozart responded by refusing to walk more than 10 steps, wrapping himself in a blanket like a burrito and sighing very loudly every 5 minutes. Then came the cow incident. During a short hike, Mozart was carried in a backpack. They passed a peaceful herd of Alpine cows. One cow mooed. Mozart, and used to such countryside sounds, responded with a bark so shrill that it echoed off the cliffs. The cows looked confused. One sneezed. Mozart barked again. A small stampede followed. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But Mozart spent the rest of the holiday suspiciously watching cows from the window, clearly convinced they were plotting revenge. The return of the maestro. Back in Vienna, Mozart resumed his role as unofficial music critic and cafe royalty. One day, at a rehearsal for an outdoor Mozart, the real one, concert, the conductor paused for a moment of silence before the final movement. The air was still. The audience held its breath. Then, bark. Everyone laughed. The conductor turned, bowed to Mozart, and said, "Danke, maestro." From that moment, it became tradition. Before the final note of every summer concert, they would leave a tiny beat of silence, waiting for Mozart's bark. And he never missed his cue. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.